Water cooling is something we've all seen before, but having it inside a tablet is a completely different experience. This is actually my first time using a water-cooled tablet, and I have to say, Red Magic has taken its cooling technology to another level after years of development. Today we're checking out the brand new Red Magic Gaming Tablet 5 Pro, which will be released globally under the name Red Magic ASTRA 2.
A quick shout out to my tech partner from China for sharing this video. A big thank you for making this possible. Hey everyone, it's Maiky from Tech Maiky. If you love staying updated with the latest gadgets, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out our exciting tech content.
Starting with the design, Red Magic has once again delivered something that really stands out. This is the Blade Transparent Silver Wing Edition, featuring a premium metal chassis, a transparent glass back with a futuristic industrial look, and a built-in illuminated liquid cooling module. The entire tablet has a bold esports-inspired appearance that instantly grabs attention. You can personalize the RGB lighting directly through the settings menu. According to Red Magic, integrating RGB effects into the liquid cooling system required a huge amount of engineering work, and honestly, the final result looks fantastic. With the lights turned off, you can clearly see the blue cooling pipes filled with white coolant, creating the illusion of liquid flowing inside. Turn the lights on and the coolant passes over the RGB illumination, producing an incredibly smooth and evenly lit effect that looks absolutely stunning. The rear panel also sticks with Red Magic's signature flat gaming design. Aside from a tiny circular bump around the fill light area, the back stays completely flat, so the tablet doesn't rock or wobble when it's placed on a desk. The 13-megapixel rear camera is perfectly capable of handling everyday tasks like scanning QR codes and taking photos. The frame is built from a single-piece unibody structure, while the corners and edges are smoothly rounded for a comfortable grip. At just 370 grams, it's surprisingly lightweight, making it comfortable to hold during long gaming sessions. Even when using it vertically, it's easy to manage with just one hand. For gamers, Red Magic has designed the tablet with a dual USB-C layout. One USB-C port and one speaker are positioned on the shorter edge facing upward while gaming, preventing your hands from blocking the speakers. Both USB-C ports support charging, with up to 80-watt fast charging available. During testing, charging speeds exceeded 70 watts when the battery was nearly empty. After a short period, charging settled around 60 watts, then stabilized near 45 watts once the battery passed 50%. Charging speed only gradually reduced after the battery exceeded 90%. For the large 8300 mAh battery, these charging speeds are more than sufficient. Reverse charging is also supported whenever you need it. Besides the dual USB-C ports, the power button located on the left side doubles as a fingerprint scanner. The front camera area also includes an eye recognition module, giving you multiple fast and reliable unlocking options. One thing worth noting is that the power button sits opposite the short side USB-C port, so if you're using a wired controller connected through that port, you'll need to switch to a Bluetooth controller instead. On the top edge, you'll find Red Magic's classic gaming mode switch, and its functions can be customized however you like. Around the volume buttons are two microphone openings, and you can judge the recording quality yourself from the audio samples. The dual 1227 stereo speakers also deliver impressive sound while remaining unobstructed during gameplay. After spending some time with it, it's clear this device offers much more than a typical tablet. The short side USB-C port is a full-functioned USB 3.2 Gen 2 connection, supporting video output along with 4K at 60 Hz or 8K at 144 Hz screen mirroring. The overall display output experience is genuinely impressive. Using the floating window, you can quickly choose your preferred display mode, including an extended desktop mode where the tablet and external display operate independently. The tablet itself can even function as a touchpad for controlling the external display. Connect it to AR glasses, and it automatically detects them, launching an immersive AR environment that feels like sitting inside a private movie theater. But external display support isn't limited to media consumption. It can instantly transform mobile games into a PC-style gaming experience by letting you play Android games with a keyboard and mouse. This works especially well for FPS titles, something I've demonstrated several times in previous videos. On top of that, the built-in PC emulator inside GameSpace lets you convert the tablet into a gaming console. Connect a controller, launch PC games on a larger display, and the experience becomes surprisingly immersive. It really starts to blur the line between a gaming tablet and a portable gaming console. Powering everything is the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5, which provides solid performance even in PC emulation mode. You can log directly into your Steam account through GameSpace, download your games, sync your save files, and jump right into playing. I tested Cyberpunk 2077 using 720p resolution with every graphics option set to low and true rendering enabled. Surprisingly, the game was actually playable. Of course, visual quality and input latency are still factors you'll notice. I also tried older AAA games like The Witcher 3, but without any optimization, frame rates stayed around the low 20s, while total system power consumption remained at only about 4 watts. At this point, you might think the results are disappointing, but don't worry. PC emulators depend heavily on proper configuration. Before launching a game, it's always worth checking online to see what settings other users recommend. For beginners, I suggest using GameSpot because it allows you to apply preset configurations shared by experienced users. For The Witcher 3, I loaded an enhanced preset and performance immediately jumped above 50 FPS. Naturally, power consumption also increased, but gameplay became much more smooth, delivering an experience that felt much closer to playing on Windows. Then I returned to Cyberpunk 2077, applied the 8PS no-flaw preset, enabled frame generation, and the game was able to run between 50 and 60 FPS. The difference in smoothness was huge, making the game much more enjoyable. However, both temperature and power consumption rose significantly, so adding an external cooling accessory is definitely recommended. Although the reported power usage looks high, remember that it represents the total power consumption of the entire tablet. Compared with Windows handheld gaming devices, this solution is actually very power efficient when running AAA games. Lighter games, such as Dave the Diver shown earlier, don't place nearly as much load on the hardware. They deliver excellent graphics, smooth frame rates, and much lower power consumption. Point-and-click games like Hades are also a great fit for this setup. You can connect an external monitor for a larger display while using the tablet itself as a touchpad, making gameplay feel intuitive and enjoyable. PC game emulation continues to improve rapidly, but it's important to remember that not every title works perfectly. Some games simply refuse to launch because of anti-cheat protection. For example, NBA 2K26 cannot currently be opened due to its anti-cheat system, making the legitimate version incompatible with the emulator.
The emulator version that continues to improve should have fewer compatibility issues over time. One trade-off, however, is that power consumption is noticeably higher than what you'd normally expect from a tablet. Without Red Magic's advanced cooling system, which combines liquid cooling, liquid metal, and a large V4 vapor chamber, handling that amount of heat simply wouldn't be possible. To see how effective this cooling solution really is, we pushed the tablet under an extreme workload using Star Iron mode. With Awakening mode disabled and continuous high-load gameplay, the processor temperature quickly climbed past 90 degrees Celsius. Once the water cooling system was activated, while total system power remained around 11 watts, the core temperature stayed close to 85 degrees Celsius during long gaming sessions. Even with power consumption hovering between 11 and 12 watts, the processor rarely reached the 90-degree mark. Water cooling doesn't instantly lower temperatures, but it continuously removes heat and slows down heat buildup over time, much like an upgraded vapor chamber. That steady heat dissipation definitely helps improve overall thermal performance. Of course, under this kind of extreme stress, the cooling module itself became very hot. The temperature around the water cooling section climbed beyond 50 degrees Celsius. The area where you normally hold the tablet stayed just above 40 degrees, and the front display reached roughly 45 degrees Celsius. Honestly, the whole device felt quite warm in the hands, but the important part is that gaming performance remained completely stable without any frame drops. The performance tuning in tracking mode is fairly aggressive, so it's worth keeping that in mind. Those earlier tests focused on the most demanding situations. During regular gameplay, we switched over to balanced mode and played from a standard camera perspective.
With water cooling enabled, the processor temperature stayed around 60 degrees Celsius, while the tablet itself remained much cooler overall. The rear cooling module reached about 45 degrees Celsius, the hand grip area measured around 37.8 degrees Celsius, and most of the front display stayed below 40 degrees Celsius. As a result, the tablet was far more comfortable to hold during extended gaming sessions. Average performance during the gameplay test reached 60.1 frames per second, which is more than enough for a smooth experience. Meanwhile, average power consumption stayed at only around 7 watts. Paired with the large 8300 mAh battery, you can expect roughly 4 to 5 hours of battery life during demanding Star Train gameplay. Since real-world gaming isn't constantly running under maximum load, actual battery life should be even longer. Now let's talk about the display. The tablet features a 9.06-inch 2.4K OLED panel with faster response speeds, delivering noticeably better image quality and touch responsiveness than a traditional LCD display. That said, when it comes to OLED, my biggest concern has always been eye comfort. Thankfully, the Gaming Tablet 5 Pro uses X10 luminescent material, and the viewing experience feels genuinely comfortable. Red Magic has also introduced its new Constellation 2.0 display technology, with screen color calibration tested at a 4000 level standard. By default, the display intelligently switches between different dimming methods without requiring any manual settings. When brightness is above 30%, it uses LEC dimming, while below 30%, it automatically changes to ultra-high frequency PWM dimming. This automatic transition reflects Red Magic's strong focus on improving eye comfort. In everyday use, the screen looks fantastic. Although OLED still doesn't have the same eye-friendly light-emitting characteristics as LCD panels, it offers plenty of advantages. Manual brightness reaches up to 700 nits, while global peak brightness climbs to an impressive 1100 nits, making outdoor visibility excellent. Touch performance is equally impressive. The tablet uses the latest Quad S3930 touch controller, providing a native touch sampling rate close to 300 Hz. During peak moments, the touch sampling rate can reportedly reach as high as 2000 Hz. Combined with OLED's naturally low touch latency and the ultra-smooth 185 Hz refresh rate, the overall gaming experience ranks among the very best you'll find on a tablet. I'm not exactly a professional mobile gamer myself, so go easy on my gameplay. While gaming, you can open the Game Space sidebar, which offers not only quick shortcuts, but also several unique gaming features. One of them is Hunting Mode, which adjusts the display to make enemies easier to spot. Night Vision Eagle Eye helps you lock onto opponents much faster, and you can quickly enable or disable it using the on-screen shortcut. There's also Reconnaissance Mode, which provides one-touch zoom for spotting enemies in the distance. The remaining features are there for you to discover on your own. Outside of gaming, the tablet performs flawlessly. Whether you're streaming videos, browsing social media, or handling everyday tasks, everything runs smoothly. Split-screen multitasking is also extremely intuitive, allowing multiple applications to stay open at the same time. If you're already using a Red Magic smartphone, the integration becomes even more useful. You can share your phone's 5G connection with the tablet, receive phone calls directly, and easily use your phone's mobile network whenever needed. Overall, the Red Magic Gaming Tablet 5 Pro combines its advanced cooling system, including water cooling, with consistently powerful performance that stays stable even during demanding workloads. Its OLED display is absolutely gorgeous, and when you combine that with its compact size, premium gaming features, and certifications from multiple esports competitions, it's easy to see why it's earned recognition from professional esports teams, streamers, and competitive players alike. If gaming is your priority, or you're looking for a compact yet incredibly powerful entertainment tablet, this is definitely one device you shouldn't overlook. The base version of the Red Magic Gaming Tablet 5 Pro starts at 4,999 yuan in China, which is roughly £556 in the UK or around $736 in the USA. That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!